Hello guys, and welcome back to the Ecom Freedom YouTube channel. My name is Jeff. I'm the head of Amazon here at Ecom Freedom. Today I want to talk to you guys about what a competitive advantage is, an example of a competitive advantage of a product that me and Andrew and Dan are working on for a brand that we are currently working on in the background here at Ecom Freedom. I kind of want to peel back the curtain on kind of some of the information that we have available to the students in the course and kind of the pointers and tips that we kind of give and direction that we want most of the students going in when it comes to bringing a product to market. In this video, we're going to go a little bit in depth on how to do this, from contacting initial suppliers, coming up with the product and what our target market was for this product, why we think this product is going to be good, how we're going to fill a gap in the market with this product that most of you guys probably haven't seen anything like this before. Most of the e-commerce videos online today, people don't peel back the curtain on products. A lot of these e-commerce courses are very fly-by-night, and they, in my opinion, they don't really teach the students how to bring a brand new product concept to the market, from ideation to manufacturing to design to kind of releasing it to the market, and kind of the keywords that are going to be involved in that. So without further ado, I'm going to jump into the computer. I'm going to show you guys a PDF that we put together here at Ecom Freedom that kind of outlines everything that we did with this product. You guys are going to see the product, so hopefully there's not a big influx of people coming to the market that are going to try to release this product. I can tell you one thing right now, we'll probably beat you to bringing the product to the market, because we've been working on this for about 3 to 6 months. And that's just what it is, guys. E-commerce takes time to get this kind of thing off the ground, and especially to come up with a competitive advantage for your product and, give customers a reason to buy your product over some, kind of similar products on the market. So without further ado, we're going to hop right into the computer, and we're going to see what I'm talking about here. Let's get right into it. So physical product business model. So there's several different kind of tactics that you can take when it comes to e-commerce and, kind of selling physical products in general. So as you go from left to right in the schematic that I'm showing you right now on the computer screen, basically things get harder, but the barrier to entry gets greater, right? Anybody can, go on Alibaba, find a random shaker and ship 1,000 of them to kind of Amazon USA or Canada. But at the end of the day, a shaker's a shaker. There's no competitive advantage here. Why are you going to buy this shaker over the competition? So as you go from left to right, time investment increases, product complexity generally increases, and barrier to entry generally increases. But you know what else increases? Profit and profit margins. So we like to stay to the right of the schematic at Ecom Freedom. So the first thing you have here is reselling. So a lot of this is like wholesale, right? This is the retail arbitrage method that some courses teach. Basically, how this works is, let's just say you see 10 Swiffer wet jets at Walmart for $100. On Amazon, they're selling at $150. You buy 10 of them at Walmart. You bring them to online at Amazon at $150. After Amazon fees, yada, 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 you take home the profit, right? But that's not a scalable business model. You are dependent on other brands kind of providing sales on their products. The time investment of going into these, Walmarts and Targets and stuff like that to find these deals is also something to consider. So if you go right, we have private label / branding, right? So this is where most e-commerce courses and gurus kind of focused on for the most part over the last several years. So this is what everybody on TikTok, on YouTube, Instagram is talking about and saying that is a very profitable business model. However, at Ecom Freedom, me and Andrew and Dan have found this to get phased out. Not everybody can bring a product like a water bottle and smack a label on it these days and branding and do anything with it, right? Because with Amazon, you only have your hero image starting off with 0 reviews. How are you going to drag a customer in to actually, view and want your branded water bottle over the competitor, right? That is, in 2016, that method worked. It doesn't work anymore. Simple as that. So then we get to product improvement. So this is where things start to get a little bit creative. So let's use my cell phone as an example, right? So this is generally a cell phone case, right? So for example, a product improvement for this would maybe be a stand right here. But a lot of brands have already come out with that product improvement, but that is just a simple example on a product improvement. So then we go to product customization improvement. So this is when you're probably going to have to get things like molds and, tooling and stuff like that involved. But this is where the money's made, guys. Like, molds can be generally pretty cheap and they can be generally pretty expensive. It depends on if you're doing plastic, injection mold, if your mold needs to be metal, if it's, because the melting temperature of metal is a lot higher than plastic. Therefore, whatever the mold is made out of needs to have a higher melting point than the metal that you're trying to cast, right? So that's just a little specifics, but that is something that your supplier is going to have to worry about, or your designer, for example. And then we have invention. So that's, starting something from brand new that you can potentially patent. You would kind of want to talk to a patent attorney to see if any of your intellectual property can be covered and if your product can be patented in any way. There are ways to get around patents when it comes to products and stuff like that. However, you are going to want to consult a patent attorney on that. So without further ado, what product did we bring to the market? What are we, what kind of zone do we like to hang out in? I would say anywhere from the middle to product improvement to product customization to, the middle of invention here. That is like the sweet spot for starting out for e-commerce and, generally kind of experienced e-commerce sellers, in my opinion. However, to get here, it's going to take a lot of product research. It's going to take a lot of, reading up on different molding processes and stuff like that. But like, guys, it's well worth to, gauge that learning curve and take it on, in my opinion, because, everybody goes to school for 5 years for university. Well, a lot of people do, or trades or whatever the case may be, right? That's a time investment there. You can do this because, if you can do that, you can do this, right? Because this is like, going to be effective of your daily life, right? These products that you bring to the market are going to be yours, your brand. So it's well worth kind of time investment. So let's see what we're working with here. So I want to give you guys a little example of a product improvement that I found online. This is not a product that me and Andrew are bringing to market and Dan, but I thought it was very cool. So this product actually didn't require any molds, no tooling, just a bit of stitching, a bit of creativity. Basically, it was a backpack that is able to fold out and act as a beach chair, right? So this is a product that could be patented, like this beach chair fold out could be patented. It didn't require any molds, it didn't require any tooling, just required a bit of creativity, you know what I mean? This product, if you brought this to the market, it could be evident from the hero image that you see on Amazon. There's a general difference between this backpack and other backpacks on the market, right? It has hero reviews, but there's no other product on the market that conveys and does what this product is able to do, right? Working with a designer, so product designers you can find on Fiverr and Upwork, and generally they're pretty cheap, so you're going to work one-on-one. The ideal workflow is you would work one-on-one with the designer. From product concept, you scribble out a couple of dimensions and stuff like that on a piece of paper, bring that to the designer and be like, hey, this is my concept, this is what I want to make. Designer comes back to you with 3D drawings, 3D renderings. From here, you take those 3D drawings, 3D renderings, and present them to several suppliers. Based on the suppliers you present them to, whoever gives you the best quality, best price, and best communication is the paramount supplier, and that will be a friend and a supplier for lifetime for you guys in an ideal world. Let's talk about tooling and tooling fees. I wasn't really going to cover this, but hey, we're here. So tooling refers to building the different types of components and machinery needed for production, like molds, jigs, and fixtures. Effective tooling ensures that manufactured products function properly, extends the product lifestyle, and makes the higher quality product overall. Therefore, in the example we will show you soon, we had a tooling fee of around $1,200. This is the product that me, Andrew, and Dan are bringing to the market, right? So our product actually requires some tooling. However, it did not require casting or molds. So what's a mold? A mold is a manufacturing process in which liquid material is usually poured into a mold, which contains a hollow cavity of the desired shape, then allowed to solidify. And solidify part is also known as the casting, which is ejected or broken out of the mold to complete the process. I won't go super into detail on this, guys, but these are some molding processes that you can research in your free time. Compression molding, melt molding, transfer molding, and injection molding. When it comes to plastic products, a lot of times you're going to see this little hole right here on the top of the shaker water bottle. That is where the injection mold was cut off, right? So they injected from right here to make this mold, because this was injection molded, this plastic water bottle. So yes, this is generally considered an advanced topic, but I believe it's completely necessary going forward. And you in the course, Ecom Freedom, which the link to join the course is down in the description. You guys are gonna have access to me and Andrew. We are both engineers. I'm a mechanical engineer. I believe Andrew's a mechanical engineer as well. So we have extensive e-commerce experience, obviously, but we also have the engineering background to kind of help you guys out with different questions you have in that field. All right, let's see what this product is that we are bringing to the market. So what is it? It is evidently a tennis racket mirror. As you can see here, it is silver and gold, and it has a mirror in the base of the tennis racket. So what was our logic here? So basically we were, kind of just in our daily lives looking at mirrors and stuff, how do you not look in the mirror when you, looking so good? Kidding. But, we generally realize that, there's a lot of mirrors out there that are very mainstream and stuff like that. Why not get a bit creative with it? I'm going to talk about what the brand is what kind of products the brand is going to be interested in, and how we pull this product off here. So who's a target demographic? Obviously tennis players, right? Or people that are interested in sports or want a tennis racket mirror in their man cave or whatever the case may be, right? We developed this product concept. We worked one-on-one with a product designer that we found on Fiverr. They came back to us with this 3D rendering here. So that's what this is, a 3D rendering. This is not the physical product. I have another example of what came back after working with the suppliers. So this was a great product concept. It hasn't hit the shelves yet, but as you can see here, what's our competitive advantage? It's a tennis racket with a mirror inside, right? There's no other tennis racket mirrors online. There's regular mirrors. What's our competitive advantage? It's in the shape of a tennis racket. Who's our target customer? Sports enthusiasts, people that want something, kind of different in their households when it comes to mirrors and stuff like that. What's the other question? Okay, where are we going to take this brand? So the way that we can take this brand is, okay, this is a tennis racket mirror. Why not put a mirror in a motorcycle tire, right? That's a pretty cool concept. Why not put a mirror in a basketball, hoop? Or a basketball, backboard, right? So that's the general direction that we're going to take this brand, and I want to share it with you guys because I think this is very valuable. This is something that nobody talks about when it comes to e-commerce. Is they won't show you their stores, but they also won't show you how they are bringing these products with competitive advantages to the market, right? So this is good, guys. This is good. Okay, so this is just a little spiel. You guys can pause the video and kind of watch or read what we did here. So this is the product that came back after we were done working with the manufacturer. So obviously aesthetically this is not great. This is only tape around the handle. This is meant to be gold plated, and this is just looks like it's sandblasted frame here. So we are currently working with the supplier now to add the final touches on this sample. So we are going to need another sample. So that's just something that is going to have to happen in this process of developing a new product that nobody has brought to the market. It's not ready on the shelves as usually these Alibaba products are. So to find a supplier for this, we just searched up tennis rackets, and we got a supplier that was willing to not put the lace through the tennis racket. Hey, can you guys develop a way that we can get a mirror inside this? And bing bada boom. Dealing with a couple suppliers, one was able to take it on. All right, guys, with that, I hope you guys learned a thing or two about bringing a product to the market that has generally a good competitive advantage, and what a competitive advantage is, and how you can kind of articulate something out of nothing. So with that, I'm going to clue up this video. If you guys want access to Ecom Freedom, the Facebook group, me and Andrew for our one-on-one mentorship, I have linked the link to the course below. We have a 7-day free trial where you guys can kind of come in and see what we're all about. However, you won't have access to us until you are a full paying member in the group, but it's a fantastic place to start. I hope you guys learned something in this video, and if you liked our content, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We're gonna have lots of value when it comes to this kind of stuff coming out over the next few months and years for that matter, because I can kind of go on and on here. I didn't even kind of get into the different kind of molding processes and tooling processes, things of that nature in this video, but hey, we got lots of time, so we'll be bringing lots of videos to you guys on this YouTube channel, but the general real value is obviously going to be in the course. This is just kind of a bird's eye view of what we kind of talk about every day in the course. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and with that, we will depart.